Oh, da war ich nicht eingetappt. Hallo, willkommen, hallo. Demozember ist immer noch das Thema und mir ist das hier ins Auge gestochen beim Durchscrollen von Steam. Das Ganze schimpft sich Next, please. Es ist wohl mehr so ein, ich sag mal, Story-Click-Through-Gedöns. Wenig Gaming-Input, aber ich dachte mir, hey, das sieht irgendwie weird aus. Und es geht wohl irgendwie um Anxiety. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal rein. The fluorescent lights hum too loud. The scanner shrieks with every item. Each beep sharper, closer. Okay, man kann die verschiedenen Sachen mal skippen. Okay. I was standing here with my mom, safe. Her hand was warm around mine. The cart between us was heavy, stacked high with food. The shelves tower over me like walls, shadows leaning closer. The air smells like plastic, sugar and something sour leaking from somewhere I can see. Next, please. I glance at Mom, waiting for her to squeeze my hand to say something steady. But her face twists, remembering something. She shifts her purse strap higher on her shoulder. I'll be right back. Just one thing I forgot. Stay here, okay? My chest caves in, my head shakes before I can stop it. Don't go. 2 minutes, not even. Her voice trails off into the buzzing lights. I reach for her sleeve, but my fingers catch nothing. She vanishes into the maze of aisles, swallowed whole. The cart feels heavier without her. The handle is damp against my palms, colder than it should be. Space beside me yawns wide, too empty. Okay, wir haben ja unsere erste Entscheidung. Wir spielen also quasi aus der Perspektive von einem kleinen Kind, I guess, was mit seiner Mutter einfach einkaufen geht. Und I guess, wir sind damit überfordert mit allem. Was haben wir denn für Optionen? Push the cart forward, like I'm supposed to. Whisper my mom will pay, she's coming back. Stare at the doors, what if I run, what if I freeze? Ich würde sagen, wir versuchen erstmal ganz vorbildlich zu sein und versuchen, den Einkauf abzuwickeln. Ne? Wir sind ja ein gutes Kind. Okay, wir kriegen hier Punkte. I grab the cart and shove. The wheels squeal too loud, like metal grinding. Ew! Everyone must have heard it. Everyone must have seen me do it wrong. The cart jerks forward faster than wind. Jesus. The red light of the scanner flickers, landing on me like a spotlight. That's right, keep it moving. My stomach twists. I just do what they want. If I keep my head down, follow the rules, maybe they won't notice I don't belong here. But the shadows behind me shift again. Shoes scraping, patience stretching thinner. Their breathing fills my ears. Every inhale is sharp, every exhale is a warning. Junge, die armen Leute. 7 people left. The hum above me pops once. I heard a bell, and my heart stutters with it. The shelves lean closer, just slightly, like they notice the sound. Plastic bag nearby rustles sharp and endless. My grip digs deeper into the cart, the metal bites cold into the pad of my palm. Ich frage mich gerade, wer so eine Games schreibt. Manche Leute würden jetzt sagen, AI, aber ich habe ja noch Hoffnung, dass Leute actually nicht AI für alles benutzen. Ich frage mich, ob das jemand ist, der einfach sehr gerne Sprache mag und das irgendwie ausdrücken will. Oder ob die Person wirklich so ein Anxiety-bepacktes Paket ist und will dieses Gefühl anderen irgendwie näher bringen. Ich war bisher zumindest noch nie in so einer Situation, wo ich sagen würde, dass ich richtig Anxiety habe in dem Sinne. Ich kann das sehr schwer nachvollziehen. Vor allem, wobei so als Kind, ich weiß noch irgendwann, ihr kennt das vielleicht auch, um den Ausschweifer kurz zu beenden im Kopf für mich. Sagen wir mal, wir sind relativ regelmäßig zu einer meiner Omas gefahren, die in Sachsen lebt. Wir haben hier in Berlin gewohnt oder wohnen in Berlin, wie auch immer. Und das war halt so eine 3 Stunden Autofahrt oder so dahin. Und je nachdem, wann wir losgefahren sind, manchmal haben wir irgendwo in irgendeinem Pissdorf irgendwo um nirgendwo, da gab es aber ein McDonald's. Und weiß nicht, alle x Fahrten oder so sind wir da mal angehalten, wenn es sich quasi ergeben hat, da eine kurze Pause zu machen, was Kleinigkeit zu essen und dann weiterzufahren. Und irgendwann weiß ich noch, dass meine Mutter, mein Vater, einer von beiden, ist ja auch wurscht, gesagt hat, hey, weiß nicht, beide wollten irgendwie auf Toilette oder mein Vater hat noch am Auto irgendwas gemacht, meine Mutter wollte auf Toilette. Auf jeden Fall sollte ich bestellen als Kind und ich war, keine Ahnung, keine 10 Jahre alt. Und das fand ich auch irgendwie scary, so als Kind was zu bestellen, weil das hast du noch nie gemacht, du musst mit einem Fremden reden, du bist da irgendwie, keine Ahnung, 1 Meter groß. War irgendwie weird. Nicht so krass, wie das Game hier die Szene beschreibt, aber trotzdem. Okay, fertig. I cough somewhere like a hiccup in the air. Ach, meine Nase juckt. An eye light flickers and holds, then steadies but slower, like it's remembering how to be bright. Someone ahead shifts their feet. The cart squeaks a little like a tiny animal protesting. Scanner answers the store's small noises with a high, polite chirp. Sounds like applause for every small movement. The line drags forward. A wheel bumps against my cart, gentle but jarring. Shock jumps through my arms and I grip harder, ashamed that my hands shook. Someone drops a packet 2 carts ahead. It skitters across tile and lands with a soft, accusing clatter. Ich glaube, da hat ein Wort gefehlt. Heads lift for a second. A ripple of impatience, faces blurred, just suggestions of eyes. The shelves bow inward again, not in a hurry, just settling lower, closing in. I try to stand taller, like height could make me less visible. It doesn't help. This one lingers, longer, lower. A belt sliding through the aisles like a tongue tasting the air. My toes curl inside my shoes, my throat knots. The sound hangs inside me, vibrating against my ribs. The person at the front of the line unloads, slow, methodical, as if they have all the time in the world. Plastic bags crinkle loud as fire in my ears. A laugh flickers somewhere in another aisle, normal, too normal. But here it shatters echoing, stripped of warmth until it sounds like morning. Not a beep anymore, at all. Counting down. The shelves tilt, the lights buzz hotter. The cart feels heavier, or maybe it's me. 4 people ahead. Supermarket doesn't look the same anymore. The shelves don't just tower, they lean, bending inward like they're listening. The edges stretch too tall, too sharp, blotting out the ceiling lights. The air tastes like dust and sugar, too sweet, too stale. I glance sideways, but the space beside me is still empty. No Mom. Wieso haben wir nicht einfach Blöcke in unserem Einkaufswagen? Too empty. Mom should be here. She said 2 minutes. 2 minutes is already gone. Cart feels heavier than I can push, or maybe I'm too small now, smaller than I was a second ago. Next, please. Their voice slides through the air like oil. It clings to me, sticks to my skin. I don't want to move forward, but the line does, dragging me with it. Behind me, someone clears their throat. Too loud, too close. Their breath rattles against my neck even though they are not leaning near. I grip the card tighter, but it doesn't feel solid anymore. My fingers sink against the metal like it's softer than it should be. Wir wollen ganz normal den Einkauf beenden. Wir bleiben stark. Okay. Stress plus 20, hey. Show off the card. The wheels catch, screech, then roll in a jagged line. Each step closer makes the shadows above tilt farther inward. A cereal box slips from a shelf on its own, hitting the floor with a hollow thud. Thump. Good, just like that. Keep going. The words echo, repeat fracture. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Until I don't know if they're coming from the cashier, the shelves, or me. The space feels tighter, like the walls are pushing in. My skin prickles, too hot, too tight. The air stings my throat with every breath. Every cough, every shuffle, every rustle of bags is a blade in my ears. Towering shadowy figures loom in nearby aisles. Their shapes shift and bend, leaning closer, moving like they are aware of me. Every movement feels loud, deliberate, a warning. The beep of the scanner returns, not just a beep. A low bell tone, tolling through my ribs, vibrating my heart against my chest. Next, please. The word please doesn't sound polite. It sounds like a command, like a trap. I guess wir pushen das Card weiter nach vorne, right? Wir werden nicht nach Mutti schreien und wir werden nicht einfach nichts machen. I shove with all my weight. The cart lurches, slams into the space ahead, rattling the groceries. A bag of apples tumbles, bruising against the belt. Jesus Christ. The man ahead turns his head. His face is wrong. Empty socket where eyes should be, skin stretched too tight. And then he smiles. Punkt. It's too wide, too sharp, like his mouth is staring open just for me. I look down fast. I can't breathe. The cart is still heavy in my hands. The shelves still breathe above me, and the line is still crawling forward. 3 people ahead. The shelves don't just lean now, they curve, curling downward like ribs over my head. Every box, every bottle tilts toward me, the labels stretched, letters broken into jagged smiles. The lights above are too far away, blinking in and out like stars behind clouds. The people in front of me shift. Not people exactly, more like silhouettes cut from black paper. Their heads tilt wrong, their shoulders sag like wet cloth. Every time one of them breathes, I hear it echo in my own lungs. Next, please. The word scrapes down the length of the aisle, too long, too sharp. It cuts through the hum of the lights. My throat feels raw just hearing it. The card handle digs into my palms, leaving little wounds in my skin. I can't let it go. If I let go, maybe the card will roll into the dark. Wir pushen. The wheels squeal like an animal caught in a trap. Jesus Christ. One of the silhouettes ahead twitches at the sound. Its head bends back too far, its neck bending like rubber. Sieht auf jeden Fall gesund aus. Good, you're learning. My stomach lurches. I don't remember choosing to learn. 2 people ahead. Junge, die Regale ermahnt. The air sticky, clinging to my skin like syrup. My breaths scrape like sandpaper, the line moves but I feel nailed in place. The shelves are bending lower now, ribs squeezing tighter. I swear I heard them creak as they move like they're alive. A bag of chips bursts open on a conveyor belt. The sound is deafening, too wet, too sharp, like a scream muffled by plastic. Next, now. My knees tremble so hard the cart rattles, the silhouettes ahead blur into dripping shadows. I can't tell if they're people anymore or if they ever were. Do nothing. Try to speak to the cashier, ask for help. Grip the card so hard my knuckles crack. Ich meine, wir haben es ja immer oben genommen. Aber für den Pfad, den wir gehen wollen, klingt das zweite irgendwie sinnvoll. Wir wollen ja den Einkauf einfach beenden. Right? My throat tightens. Words scrape their way out, tiny, breaking. Can you wait, please? She's coming back. My mom's coming back. For a moment, the cashier tilts their head. The smile in their voice almost breaks. Of course, we'll wait. We'll take care of you. But the way they say we makes my skin crawl. Who is we? 1 person ahead. Only 1 person left. Shelves don't stand still anymore, they bow, curving inward like ribs, trying to cage me in. The lights buzz too loud, flickering, stretching shadows across the floor until they feel alive. The cart shudders as the line moves. My chest squeezes tight. Breathing feels wrong, shallow, sour. Behind me, it happens. The The shape I've been pretending not to see fills all the space. Oh nein, kommt jetzt irgendwas ins Gesicht, gejumpscared. A shadow towering tall, shoulders scraping against the shelves, face blurring into nothing. And then... a tap. Cold, heavy, a weight on my shoulder, pressing, forcing me forward. Don't turn, don't react, don't... The breath hits me anyway. Hot, cold, both at once, dragging down my spine. Next. The same word the cashier says, but deeper, like it's inside me. Step forward. Wir wollen weg hier. I force my legs to move, push the car too fast. The wheels shriek, echoing like metal against bone. Ah! The figurehead glanced back, neck jerking unnaturally. Sieht aus wie ein fucking Cthulhu-Man. The face drips, paint melting off a canvas, features smearing into nothing. They blink once, then turn away. The line crawls. One last figure ahead of me. They set their items down, their movements jerky like frames missing in a film reel. Scanner beeps, not a beep, a bell toll, deep and punishing, rattling the shelves. Shadow's weight never leaves my shoulder. The shelves bend lower and darker. It feels like the whole store's tilting, pushing me forwards toward the register. Start packing groceries myself like I belong here. I guess wir bleiben. Knuckles go white, the world blurs. Even the person ahead seems like part of the shelves now. Just another shadow. The line is gone. It's only me now. Shelves don't just lean anymore, they collapse inward, crooked teeth closing around me. The floor feels tilted, dragging me toward the red scanner light. The light flickers across the belt, wound opening and closing. Cart stops dead in front of it. The groceries shift inside, plastic and cardboard groaning like they're alive. Cashier stands motionless, too still. Head cocked, smile, painted sharp and white. Their eyes are just shapes, shadows, holes. Scanner beeps. Not a beep. A blade sliding through the air. It slices through my chest, vibrating deep in my ribs. The shadow behind me doesn't move away. Its hand is still on my shoulder, heavy, anchored. The other hand brushes against the card handle, fingers too long, bending wrong. Next, please. The scanner's red glow washes over my hands. It feels like it's scanning me, not the groceries. Jesus. Beep, beep. Each sound is a tolling bell in my ribs. Ich glaube, Ribs ist auch so ein Wort. Das kommt hier verdächtig häufig vor. Behind me, the shadow hasn't moved. Its weight is still on my shoulder. I'm trapped between its cold hand and the cashier waiting stare. Push the cart forward, like this is normal. Yep. Groceries scrape across the belt, boxes and cans clattering in jagged rhythm. Oh my god. Cashier's eyes widen, the smile stretching too far. The hand hovers over the scanner. The shadow at my back hums, vibrating through my bones, pleased. The shadow doesn't leave. Even when I move, even when I plead, even when I freeze, its hand stays, pressing me forward. Groceries sit piled high. The red scanner light flickers, stuttering across the plastic bags like fire. The cashier hasn't blinked once. Ich würde sagen, wir packen die Groceries jetzt selbst ein. Fuck it. Plastic crinkled sharp in my hands, one item after another, slow and careful, like I've always done this. Cashier doesn't stop me, the shadow doesn't press harder, and for a moment I feel steady. The scanner's red glow fills everything. The beeps stretch longer, each one a tolling bell. Cashier waits, the shadow waits, and I can't wait anymore. The ending is coming, I can feel it pressing from all sides. Next, please. Warum steht die Cashier? I clutch the card, my knees shake, my chest is a drum. Ich glaube, das ist ein Fehler hier. Hier sollte wahrscheinlich nicht Cashier stehen. Außer, egal, wir gucken mal. The bell tolls, the scanner beeps, shadows sway leaning closer. Cashier leans forward. Let's take you somewhere quieter. Hands guide me gently to the back to a dimly lit office. The hum of the store fades, the line, the shadows, the tap, gone. I sit, trembling, waiting, safe, protected. But the panic still thrums in my chest. Silence wraps around me like a heavy blanket, and I am alone. Ending 7, The Quiet Room. End of demo. To continue the story, the full version is available for purchase on Steam. Thank you for your continued support. Want to replay the story? Na, isn't gut. Okay. Sehr creepy. Ich frage mich ein bisschen, um das vielleicht mit Hintergrundwissen zu füllen. Ich habe ja auch einen guten Deutsch-Leistungskurs damals absolviert und es gibt viele stilistische Mittel beim Schreiben, die man hier wieder sieht. Allerdings frage ich mich persönlich, gerade was too loud, too sharp, Rips, der Shadow, das sind alles klassische Sachen, die dafür das Mittel nennt sich, glaube ich, auch einfach nur Wiederholung, die dafür sprechen. Ich frage mich, ob das Absicht ist oder ob das einfach schlecht geschrieben ist. Vom Feeling her ist es halt irgendwie so ein Mixed-Bag, weil manchmal macht es irgendwie Sinn. Und an manchen Stellen, wo dann zum Beispiel die Rippen erwähnt worden sind, hat das für mich persönlich wenig Sinn gemacht. Aber ich bin jetzt auch niemand, der groß irgendwas schreibt. Da müsste ich vielleicht mal sagen wir es anders. Wenn ich genug jetzt involviert wäre, würde ich eine Freundin fragen, die sowohl englische als auch deutsche Literatur studiert und Germanistik und den ganzen solche Späße. Die könnte sich dazu bestimmt äußern. Aber ich finde es so simpel, wie es gemacht ist, finde ich es eigentlich ganz cool. Ich meine, es gibt scheinbar mehrere Endings. Wir haben Ending 7 erreicht. Das heißt, es gibt mindestens noch 6 andere. Und wie gesagt, mit den einfachen Mitteln hier, ein paar kleine Jumpscares, die Sounds sind alle gut. Ist eine coole Demo für so ein kleines Story-Game. Nichts Außergewöhnliches, aber trotzdem nett. Und der Artstyle ist auch sehr, sehr, sehr cool eigentlich. Gut, ich würde sagen, in diesem Sinne diese Demos dann. Bei der nächsten Runde vielleicht ein etwas eher positiveres Erlebnis und vielleicht auch was Längeres. Hoffe ich. Kann ich im Voraus nicht ganz genau wissen. Schauen wir mal, was kommt. In diesem Sinne sage ich wie immer Dank fürs Zuschauen. Denkt dran, hier subscriben und so, falls ihr es noch nicht habt. Falls ihr regelmäßig Videos von mir guckt, subscribt einfach. Ja. Dann müsst ihr nicht immer warten, dass ich in eurer Timeline auftauche. Ja, und dann würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Haut rein.